Alright, let's break down the latest tension in the ongoing Ukraine peace talks. President Donald Trump is back in the headlines, this time calling out Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for what he sees as a major roadblock to ending the war with Russia. President Trump's main gripe? Zelensky flat-out refused to consider giving up Crimea. Remember, that's the territory Russia annexed back in 2014 after a controversial referendum. Now, the US had floated a peace proposal that, essentially, asked Ukraine to recognize Crimea as Russian. Zelensky said no, and made that rejection public, which didn't sit well with American officials. Trump claims this hardline stance risks prolonging the conflict, warning that Ukraine might lose the whole country if it doesn't play ball at the negotiating table. What's interesting is that Trump admitted he thought dealing with Zelensky would be easier than dealing with Putin. Turns out, not so much. He says Zelensky has actually been more difficult, at least so far. Still, Trump hasn't given up hope for a deal, but the tone is definitely shifting, with growing frustration in Washington. The US, for its part, has more than peace on its mind. There's also talk of minerals extraction deals with Ukraine on the table, making these talks about more than just ending the fighting. But with negotiations stalling, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has even hinted the US might step back if progress doesn't happen soon. From the Russian side, officials say they're open to talks, if they address what they see as the root causes of the war. But they're skeptical about quick ceasefires, suspecting Ukraine could use them to rearm. As for face-to-face meetings, Trump's keeping his options open, mentioning possible sit-downs with both Zelensky and Putin in the near future. So, with strong personalities and high stakes, this peace process is anything but straightforward. Stay tuned as these negotiations keep unfolding.